Morning everybody, it's Amanda from pandaspaperplaytime.blogspot.co.uk. I'm currently on vacation in Florida. I placed my third Papertrey ink order before I arrived, so I've got that one to show you. There were a few items that I wanted that weren't in stock, so I have placed another order as well on release day, so hopefully that should be with me shortly and I'll be able to film that before I go home. So the first thing that you get is you always get a nice little thank you card, a really nice little touch, which is signed by all the people involved. I ordered quite a few of the ink pads this time. So the first one that I've got to show you is this one, which is raw velvet. I tend to go for the cube size rather than the kind of larger pads that they do, because I think this is easier to store, and also kind of for the amount I'm going to use them, it's a perfect size for me. So this is Cadbury's Purple for those in the UK. Then I've got this one, which is Enchanted Evening, which is a beautiful smoky blue colour. I then got this one, which is Blueberry Sky. I've got Wisteria Wonder. Lavender Moon, which is a really pretty pinky mauvey colour. And when I bought the sample pack last year, I have used every single scrap of the cardstock, the 2 sheets that came in this, so I've actually decided I needed to get both the ink and the card. Then I've got this one, which is Limeade Ice. It's picking it up as quite bright on the screen, but nowhere near as bright as it is in real life. Then I've got Fine Linen, which is again that creamy crafty colour that I bought the cardstock last year, and I've used this colour quite a lot. And then finally I got this one, which is Aqua Mist. I don't have the cardstock to match this one. I've kind of been getting the cardstock and the inks at the same time. I was supposed to put this in my basket, but actually forgot. And I placed the second order, as I say, and I forgot then as well. So you never know, there may be a third order. And then the final ink that I got is actually, a palette hybrid ink pad, which is in Fresh Snow. So I'm hoping to use this to actually do some of the chalkboard techniques that I've seen around Blogland. I bought quite a few of the small stamp sets, and I tended to buy ones with matching dies. So the first one that I've got to show you is Wonderful Words Birthday. I'll show you the front first so that you can kind of get an indication of the size, but if I show you the back, it actually shows you everything that you get in there. So you get the huge birthday, and then you get the little sentiments that can actually go with it. And being Papertrey ink, they tend to bring out matching dies, so I had to get the die, which says birthday, obviously. And then I got this one, which is Framed Out 12. This was the last in the Framed Out series, and probably of all of them, my favourite. So it's a little Polaroid, and then you get Love Life, You Make My Heart Smile, You Are Wonderful, and a little tiny heart. And of course there was a matching die, which is rather dinky. And then I got this one, which is from the new Polka Dot Parade series. Again, you can't really see there, so I'll turn it around so you can see it properly. So in this one, you get a lounger chair, sit back and relax. You get a dad sentiment and It's Your Day. And then you also get a little TV and an antenna. So it's really cute, this set. And of course, there's a matching die, which is tiny but cute. And then I also ordered, those who've watched my videos previously know that I actually ordered the Happy Hexagons last year, and I used it for pretty much all of the cards that I made for Christmas. So I really enjoyed using it so much that when I saw that they brought out a new set, which I'm going to show you here, which is actually called Happy Harlequins, it just seemed wrong not to get it. So this one has Happy Holidays, Birthday, Wedding Day, New Baby in Year. So it comes with all the individual stamps as well. Of course, they did an impression plate, so I had to get that as well. So that's the Happy Harlequin. See me getting a lot of use out of that one. They also had another impression plate. They had the circles one, but I didn't actually buy that this time. But they did have this one, which is quatrefoil, and I thought this design was so pretty. It doesn't even matter if it's kind of stamped on the background. You could use coloured cardstock in this, patterned paper, and I think it will look really effective. The great thing about Papertrey ink as well, because this is actually a die, but if you put this through with a rubber mat, you will actually impress as well, so it actually doubles, because you get it as an embossing folder and you get it as a die as well. And then I bought one single die, which is this one, which is the heart border. Again, it's a Papertrey Ink border, so it's kind of open on both sides, so you can make it as long as you want. It's actually about 8 inches across. I did buy a few little stamp sets that did actually not have matching dies, I know, which is a bit of a shock horror. So I bought this one, which is called Pieces of Confetti, Just a Kiss. And this is kind of for people who are just getting engaged or just getting married. So it says, Mr. and Mrs. It started with a kiss and now it's come to this. He popped the question, you said yes. It's time to start shopping for the perfect wedding dress. Congratulations on your engagement. So it's a really cute little sentiment set. Then I got this one, which is called Year-Round Puns Stamp Set. Now this is an actual much older stamp set than I'd looked at previously. As you can see, this is a 2007 version. So it's got You Warm My Heart, Happy Birthday, Count Your, To You, Blessings, Happy Harvest, Nutter Better Than a True Friend, and Go Nuts, It's Your Day, Birthdays are the very best, Welcome Little One and Welcome to the Neighbourhood. That's a really cute little sentiment set as well. Find that their sentiments stamp really beautifully. And then I've got this one, which was in release last year, which again you can't really see it very well there. It's called Handle with Care, and it's all kind of washing instructions. It's got care instructions on it, it's got made with, and then you've got all the little symbols that you can put on here. I think it was actually designed for people who were kind of crocheting, etc., but I just thought it would be a really little fantastic addition to the back of the card. And then the final stamp set that I actually bought is again an older one, and it's going to be quite difficult for you to see on here because you kind of, it comes in the old CD case as well, which is why I know it's an older set, and it says 2009 on it. So this is actually stocking prints, so you can't see it very well there, but they always give you in the older sets the kind of inserts so that you can actually do that yourself. So you get lots of different stockings. There's 2 different distinct sizes. You get Deck the Halls, Warm Winter Wishes, Santa, 'Tis the Season, Secret, and Stocking Exchange Party on this side. As you can see, they're really fantastic. I absolutely love anything to do with stockings. I'm a bit of a stocking fan. On this one you get another load of stockings with matching cuffs as well. You get Happy Holidays and You're Invited. You even get the little flourish there as well that kind of matches the one that's on the end, which is a really sweet little addition. They also had a matching die, so I had to get that as well, which is the 2 different sizes of stockings. So expect to see that on my Christmas cards this year. I bought some cardstock then, but before I actually show you that, I'm going to show you something that I found in a different section than I normally look in, and it's called a canvas tote. And I'm not quite sure whether you can see how little this is. Let me see if I can zoom out a bit. But it's a tiny little canvas tote, and it's kind of like a little canvas shopping bag, and I thought that would just be so sweet, stamped and then actually filled with little goodies as well. So that was an absolute bargain at $2. I really love that. And then the final thing I bought was 3 packs of cardstock. So the first one we got is Lavender Moon. So I only buy them in the 12s normally because it's quite heavy, and to ship it home to the UK would be quite expensive. So I've got Lavender Moon, Simply Chartreuse, which I bought the ink pad for this last year, so I could do some Christmas cards with it, and then finally Blueberry Sky. So that is the first of 2 Papertrey ink orders that I have to actually show you whilst I'm here in Florida this time. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll be back again later. Bye!